Hello the internet and welcome to the second half of my February indie brand review. This month we were looking at Glitter Up Cosmetics. I've already posted the demo portion of the review. That's up now if you'd like to see how I created a look using their loose eyeshadow, loose glitter, and loose highlight. This is going to be the full review talk-through portion where I discuss things like what I purchased, what the ordering was like, prices, sizes, general information, any issues that I discovered while I was looking into the brand. So let's get started. So first off, I want to say that the ordering experience and customer service experience has been exemplary. I've had a few, brief conversations with the brand's owner via email and Instagram Messenger. Everything's been, really pleasant. The fact that it took a little longer than anticipated due to technical difficulties on my end to get this portion of the review up actually gave me the opportunity to ask a couple of questions and clarify a few things that I wanted to include in the review. And I had no problem, getting questions answered and that sort of thing. So customer service really is amazing. If for no other reason, the customer service experience, it would be enough to make me want to come back to this brand. So with that out of the way, I'm going to talk a little bit about, what I ordered and how that went. So at the end of December, it was the 26th of December, I placed an order for 6 items, 3 loose glitter shades, 1 pressed glitter, 1 loose eyeshadow, and 1 loose highlight, fairy dust. And of course, due to the holidays, usually it's going to take everybody a little longer than anticipated to get stuff out. I did not expect, a really quick turnaround time in getting my order. So I was a little surprised when I got an email basically saying, hey, we're running a little bit behind. I'm sorry. We'll let you know when your order gets sent out, and we're going to include a free brush set. Thanks for your patience. I'm paraphrasing, but that was essentially what the email boiled down to, which, I thought that was very generous. Because I've placed enough orders with larger brands where it takes them weeks to get your product out and you don't hear anything and you have to harass them. So for a small brand to be so, forthcoming, and then on top of that, willing to, and I don't want to say make it right, because really I wasn't expecting, 2-day shipping or anything crazy like that. But being willing to include an extra item just is a thank you for your patience. It really was an amazing experience, so I'm very happy with that. When I did get my products, I had posted a very short video that was an unboxing, just because I was concerned, given that it's the holidays, maybe the post office gets a little overrun and the postman throws your package or something. So I did an unboxing just to make sure that everything was okay when I received it, so that I wasn't, opening the box a month later for this review and finding out that something was broken and not having time to get it fixed. But everything was packaged really well. All of the jars that contained loose products were sealed tightly and taped. The one kind of hilarious side of that is I had a very difficult time actually opening the jars. I ended up having my husband open them with a pair of pliers, a pair of wrenches, because I'm assuming due to temperature changes and pressure changes with the shipping, it is going to have an effect on the pressure of your container. So it was actually really difficult to get the individual products open. So have a husband with tools handy if you have problems. But other than that, everything came through fine. There was no damage. I was very, very happy with that. Okay, now on to sizing and pricing. So the product that Glitter Up Cosmetics is most focused on, most known for, is their pressed glitter shades. They have an extensive collection, lots of really adorable names for their collection. All of their pressed glitter shades come in 26mm pans, so your standard size eyeshadow. If you have, a magnetic palette or something like that, you're not going to have an issue putting any of the pressed glitters that you purchase from Glitter Up Cosmetics into your empty palette. So that's pretty standard. When it comes to the pricing for their pressed glitters, the standard one shade pressed glitters are all $5 each, so $5 for a 26mm pan. And their special, like 2 or 3 different shades per pan, special glitter shades are all $6 a pan. And that is pretty much middle of the road when it comes to pressed glitter pricing. There aren't a lot of other mainstream brands that do pressed glitters that aren't already in a palette. So it was a little difficult for me to find price comparisons, but I ended up looking at a lot of other indie brands. MBA Cosmetics, My Beauty Addiction, sells a ton of pressed glitters, and they're all $7 for a 26mm pan. Glitter Injections, another smaller brand, they sell their 26mm pressed glitter shades for $6.99, so again, $7 a pan. And the last brand that I found, which is actually selling their shades cheaper, was Be Fearless Cosmetics. They were selling 26mm pans for $3.50, but I could only find them on Etsy, so I could not find a standalone website. So basically, Glitter Up Cosmetics is sort of the middle of the road in terms of pricing. It's definitely competitively priced. I view it as an absolutely fair price. The product is really good. I had a fun time working with it, as I discussed a little bit more in the demo. So I absolutely think that when it comes to their pressed glitter, very fairly priced, worth it to go ahead and purchase if you do see shades or collections that you're interested in. Glitter Up also sells palettes. So there are 2 different palette sizes. There is a 4-pan and there's a 12-pan palette that's designed for their glitter shades. They do both custom 12-pan palettes and a pre-arranged 12-pan palette. Right now they appear to be sold out of the pre-made 12-pan, but you can still order a 12-pan that's custom. So essentially you would order the palette, pick your pressed glitter shades, and they'll put it together and ship it for you. That was $35, which is really fair considering you're getting to pick exactly what you want in your palette. The loose glitter shades come in 2 different sizes. So there's a sparkle jar and a glitter jar. Essentially, the sparkle jar is a teaspoon of product. The glitter jar is 2 teaspoons of product. The prices for those are $1 and $1.50 respectively. I think that's an outstanding deal. So the fairy dust comes in a 5ml jar. It is $4 for one of their shades. I personally picked up the shade Goldilocks. There are, a few other options to choose from. It does seem that the fairy dust, the loose highlighting shades, are a little finer in texture than the loose or pressed glitters. And I would assume that's because they're designed to go on your face as opposed to on your eyes. It just makes them a little bit more versatile. So a 5ml jar of, finely cut loose glitter highlight for $4 is definitely a deal. So the final product that I had ordered was one of the loose eyeshadows in the shade Ego. That is in, a 5ml jar. It contains 1 teaspoon of product, and it is also $4. It's really, really decent quality. As you can see in the demo, that's the shade that I used on my lid. It's by far my favorite product of everything that I purchased, and I feel that it is definitely worth it to pick up that shade specifically, if not, any of their other loose eyeshadows, just because of how well it performs. And I gush about it more in the demo, so you can always head over there if you're curious about more of my opinions when it comes to application. Okay, finally, here are my general observations, general opinions about the brand. So, although it is not listed on their website, I did find out via speaking with the brand's owner on Instagram that they are cruelty-free. It is a cruelty-free brand. Their products are cruelty-free. So if that is something that is important to you, purchase at will. The second thing that I wanted to touch on is the sizing of the products. So a lot of times you will purchase products by weight. In this case, due to variances between the shades, they do things by teaspoon. It's the easiest way for them to make sure that the amount of product that they're giving out is uniform. It does say that you will get approximately 20 uses out of a jar of their loose glitter eyeshadow, that sort of thing. So I haven't personally tested it, but that's what they claim, and with the amount that I've used and accidentally spilled, I am inclined to believe that. And finally, I want to touch on ingredients. Nowhere on their website, nor on their packaging, is there a list of the ingredients used in their products. When I asked about this, I was told it's their formula. They don't want to have it posted online because, someone could steal it, and I completely understand that. Trade secrets are a thing. If it's their proprietary formula, it's their proprietary information, they have a right to protect that. But if you are someone who has, sensitive skin, or you are concerned, I would either contact the brand and specifically ask about the ingredients you're concerned about, or avoid using the product on an area that might cause a problem. And then the last thing that I want to touch on really briefly is the loose eyeshadow shades. The one that I purchased, Ego, looks like a taupe, as I'd mentioned earlier, and then it comes off as a purple in the light. This is just my personal opinion. It would be nice if they included swatches of the loose eyeshadows so that you can see what color they're actually going to be. I'm not mad about it. I absolutely freaking love the shade Ego. I'm so glad that I have it. But if you were making a purchase based on thinking that that's going to be a nice, skin tone, neutral color, and then it turns out to be this like iridescent purple, I could see someone getting upset about that. So those would be my only concerns, really. Okay, so the sizing and the ingredients aside, my final thoughts are, this is a really awesome, straightforward brand. I would recommend them to just about anyone. The products were easy to work with, ordering was a breeze, customer service is excellent, and I really don't have anything negative to say. I just don't. So overall this month, and this choice of a brand to review was a win. Glitter Up Cosmetics, absolutely awesome. Go check them out. Buy stuff. Sparkle. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day or night, depending on when you're seeing this. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.